All right, gather around, children. This is about to be the craziest week I will probably ever rank anime. I shit you not, this might be the greatest week of anime I've ever experienced. And in before, oh, Brandon, what about this time AOT aired? No. Every single show I watch, I think 80% of them were 10 out of 10 episodes this week. And if you actually have taste and watch more than 3 things a season that aren't just shown in Slopfest, you have experienced one of the greatest weeks, if not the greatest weeks ever. The on hold we'll get to in a bit. I'm going to get rid of the ones that were just good to enjoyable. And then you're going to see the most obnoxious peak list known to man. And I don't even care. We're going to get spicy. So we did catch up to Banished Court Magician. I watched the past couple of episodes. Minimum good. Honestly, a part of me wants to do this, but for right now, we're going to say this. The past 2 episodes that I watched of this were in the best animated arc, which it's really funny because like 3 episodes ago, it probably had one of the worst productions I've seen all season. But very good stuff, knows what it wants to be, and pretty damn effective. Disney Twisted Wonderland, another good episode. I don't think by the end of the season we're going to ever get to this, but I think it has been consistently good, and there's actually a good amount of characterization in the latest arcs for just a cupcake episode. That might sound stupid to some people, but it was good. Hero Without a Class, good episode too. It has remained to be mom and pop diner. It has not fallen to McDonald's or other fast food. Seriously, this show, I went from not caring if it got a season 2 to really hoping it gets a season 2. It's doing good with the school arc. This bro's literally gonna graduate every fucking school by the end of like the next episode, I'm pretty sure. What else was good this week? Oh, so I'm adding this. I haven't been catching up lately, but I've been watching Togenanki. I've watched up to like episode 11. This show's honestly great. Like, I really hate how people disrespected Togenanki. I think, honestly, it's just so weird. The latest episode I watched, the first half made me legitimately care about the death of a villain, and then they had Grand Blue level comedy. Seriously, blood magic and shit, never been this cool. To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity. The pedophilic guy that's in the arc still holds it down, and seriously, one of the craziest things is the current arc of To Your Eternity could easily be one of the best of the show if they just wrote the intro to the pedophile differently. Instead of actually making him be on To Catch a Predator, you could have just had him, people assumed he was weird, but he was actually wholesome. But instead, we have a guy who, dead ass, his father says, I worry about leaving you with your new child sister because you're a lolicon. He is awful, but the arc thankfully has been getting better past then. I hate him though. If he makes it to the next arc, like if Fushi revives him, I'll be so disappointed. Sonda. There we go. Sonda's been great. I don't think Sonda's been peak, but it's been borderline. They're dealing with like bad Santa and good Santa, and the idea that bad Santa could probably hurt kids, but he still doesn't want to. He wants to be pure, and like this, it's like a whole orphanage storyline, and like dealing with adolescents growing up and like the rapid evolution of like going from being a child to an adult. It's literally Monogatari meets Yuri Kuma storytelling with a Studio Trigger production value. It is one of the coolest shows ever, but I kind of understand why a lot of people think it's weird, but it's legitimately great writing. I think the rest are all peak. I ain't gonna fucking lie with you guys. Now, this is gonna seem obnoxious, okay? It really is. It really is. Now, we're gonna start. Where is it? Where is it? Best episode of the week, Ganoshia. The fake out they did. Let's zoom in a little bit, okay? Let's just zoom in a little bit. The fake out they did on the last episode and just the expectations we had as viewers, fucking insane. One of the greatest episodes I've watched all year. Oh, this is hard. Followed by Gachakuda. Cinema. Followed by, where is it? My Hero Academia peak. Uh, the haters stay. My favorite thing about this is the haters keep trying to push the goalposts with My Hero that no, we only hated the final chapter. No, you guys didn't. You guys hated it since Gentle Criminal. That was seasons ago. They just continuously move goalposts and they are trying to act like the only thing people don't like is the final chapter. I'm sure there was plenty of you who didn't like it, but guess what? Anime fans are not going to give a fuck. And the fact that every single episode stays winning brings me great joy. These three right here, if you were to only watch these three shows this season, it would be a 10 out of 10 season. And look at how much more I still have to rank. Come on now. What was my next favorite episode? Actually, hold up. There's one less one that wasn't peak. It was good. Status Assassin was good. It was kind of a setup episode. Enjoyment-wise, it was probably great, but I don't think it deserves a great spot. So anyway, we'll get rid of that one. This is hard. Probably Spy Family. Spy Family, the first half of it's kind of like fun, cutesy stuff, but then they drop like the most diabolical information with Damien, his mother, and like the bipolarness. Incredibly emotional, incredibly funny. Honestly, Spy Family at its best, if you ask me. Oh. Monster Wants to Eat Me. Storytelling, top tier. We're actually going to have to do something here. We're about to have so many fucking peaks. We're going to get cut off. I honestly think Monster Wants to Eat Me, the revelations that they've done with this show, it is insane how undervalued the show is. This has been remarkable. See, this is getting hard now. I know these three are near the bottom of peak, but I'm really struggling with these four and how to rank them. I really am. This is a challenge, guys. Wild Last Boss. You know what? Actually, hold up. I think Wild Last Boss deserves top 4 spot, actually. Mainly because everyone's series kind of got confirmed. Like, it's not to say that there's not going to be more mystery surrounding Dina and everything. But the way they brought it all together was so well done. I feel more confident putting it there. Now, some people are going to be like, it's just, there was an actual revenge in, backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. Shut your mouth. This episode was masterclass at setup. It was beautiful. It was entertaining. The more you think you understand the revenge tour, the more it says, actually, it's even better than you think. But I do think May I Ask for One Final Thing was better than it this week. Remember, this is all 10 out of 10 episodes this week. Whatever flaws they might have had were not enough to negate it. May I ask for one final thing? Many people may have been falling off on this one, but it doesn't change the fact that it's been fucking peak. We're going to put Isekai Quartet back in peak. Once again, people are like, how can a chibi shut your mouth? The way they handled the whole gaming arc with multiple isekai characters. How they managed to keep the show fresh after 3 seasons in a movie is beyond me. Even if it had normal length episodes, I still think it wouldn't have grown stale yet. Give me 10 seasons by Monday, please and thank you. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider. We're in a tournament arc. I saw shit like booze be his airbags. We beating bitches up. They beating us up. Might be the most brain dead thing I've ever had the pleasure of watching. Not really, because there's definitely more brain dead, but man, the dumbassery energy of this show is just unparalleled. Grieving Soul. Holy fuck. This man basically joined a terrorist organization, has no idea. How they managed to make the dumbest fucking character. He is... Cry as an MC is top 10 dumbest characters I've ever seen, but holy fuck is he also top 10 amazing characters of all time. And I don't even give a fuck what anyone says. Oh, hold up. This one right here. This one's called Dark History of a Villainess. People be sleeping on it. Production leaves so much to be desired. No one's going to deny that. But remember what I said earlier. The issues it might have had doesn't take away from its 10 out of 10 nature. And before I get some weirdo who's like, well, it can't be 10 out of 10 if it's not flawless. Do you want to know the great thing about a tier list? I make the fucking rules around here. Now, you may not like this. You may be saying, Brandon, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fucking shows. You're telling me there was 12 shows that you thought were 10 out of 10 episodes. And then you watched a couple episodes. Everyone fucking hates Toganaki. They're going to get pissed. I don't care. Yeah, this is legitimately how good of a week it was. The bottom of the barrel was this shit. Now, you may be saying, Brandon, on hold. Ranma still on hold. I haven't watched a single fucking Ranma episode in a month. Eventually, I will. This one right here. I watched the fight. I'm not caught up. I'm a couple episodes behind, but I did watch the fight. Yeah, it looked good with One Punch Man. It was a good episode, probably. But I'm never going to talk about One Punch Man on my channel again. I probably will finish it on Patreon eventually, but the public does not deserve it. The only reason people are gathering and saying, oh, it's okay, it's average. You guys should have been doing that for the Garo episode. Garo episode had flaws, of course, but the fact that people did not treat the Garo episode with respect because their favorite loser YouTuber was ranting about it is just insane work. It is the most miserable fucking community on planet Earth. My bills are not high enough to need One Punch Man. I make more than enough that I don't need it. I will watch this when it's not a miserable fucking thing to do, because whether I'm positive or negative, and it's all my own feelings, I'm not parroting other people. People act like I'm either the biggest glazer or hater. It is the most miserable fucking community, and I'm not going to be whipped to saying what people want me to say. And honestly, it just gets tiring getting just nonstop hate for being like, oh, this is why I like this aspect, but here's what I don't like about it, but maybe we should be nice to each other. And they're like, oh, how does it like to suck Bandai's cock? Well, you know what? It probably tastes pretty good because if they were actually paying me, they would be paying me pretty well. So anyway, this is on indefinite hold forever, and we'll finish it on Patreon probably someday, or not. I don't know. But either way, fuck the One Punch Man fandom. It is so much more peaceful not dealing with it. But this is dead ass. One of the greatest, if not the greatest weeks of anime I've ever experienced. If you have an issue with my tier list, remember, it's my opinion, and my opinion is objectively facts on this channel. I basically am God. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Full live reactions to everything in this list, because we don't do it all on YouTube, because YouTube sucks. They don't watch videos for a lot of good shit, but we do cover everything over on Patreon. So anyway, catch you later, losers.